Thor Ragnarok. Before I get into it, let me just say that I have a little lighting situation going on in this video. It's not the time of day I normally would record a video. Been trying to find the right lighting, and the best I could come up with is this sort of Eclipso look. But you don't need good lighting for me to tell you about Thor Ragnarok. It is one of the essential Marvel movies, okay? Which doesn't mean it's the best movie they've ever made, but it means that if you like Marvel movies, you're going to want to go see this one. Plain and simple. It has everything going for it. It has a good story. It has Chris Hemsworth taking his shirt off. It's got whoever the hell the actor is playing Loki, once again doing a superb job. This guy, I don't know his name, but he's consistently been great in every movie. The character of Loki has consistently been well developed and really developed the way I would want it to be developed as a comic book fan. Love the fact that the Thor movies continue to hit on the classic Jack Kirby villains and designs. Having Helga, the goddess of death, in the classic Jack Kirby designed costume is awesome to see in film. This film, a lot of people are going to tell you it's funny. It's very funny, but beyond being funny, it actually what it really does that I really appreciate is it recreates that Silver Age atmosphere of there being accidental overlap everywhere in the Marvel universe. In the real world, things overlap. Okay, in the real world, sometimes people you know from the job meet people you know from high school. Okay, in the real world, things overlap. Okay, in the real world, your postman might be somebody that you went to school with. Okay, so things overlap in the real world. You know, you buy a car from a particular dealer because it's the brother-in-law of somebody that you know from church. You know, so there's overlap. And in the Silver Age Marvel comics, this overlap was what really led to the Marvel Universe. It was sort of a universe that was created in little moments. My favorite little moment of the Silver Age, I think, of the Marvel Universe was when Thor went flying past Spider-Man. And this actually happened, and Spider-Man was sitting on a street lamp, and Thor flew past him, and the wind from Thor flying past knocked Spider-Man off the street lamp. So then Spider-Man's annoyed at being knocked off a street lamp, and he goes swinging after Thor. Obviously, anyone that would blow him off a street lamp must be a villain, right? That's the sort of thing that made the Marvel Universe great. That sort of, you know, little touches of realism within what is a surrealist and escapist literature. The Fantastic Four having to take the subway to get back to the Baxter Building. Those sort of touches. The Baxter Building having a mailman, you know, Willie Lumpkin, that they know, that they talk to every day, coming in with their superhero mail. All those little touches are what makes Marvel Comics special, or did make them special back in the 1960s. And the new Thor movie does this extremely well, this sort of overlap. There's a Doctor Strange cameo, which you may not have heard about because it's not in the trailer. I don't think it's a spoiler to tell you that Doctor Strange is in there, and it's wonderful. The scene that he's in is a wonderful bit of humorous overlap between the Thor world and the Doctor Strange world. The Hulk is the one that everyone's heard about. The Hulk is in the trailer. Is the Hulk-Thor fight great? Yeah, sure it is. It's great. But what's, to my mind, even better is the scene where the Hulk and Thor are not fighting, where they're backstage in their living quarters as gladiators, talking about life. And Thor wants to get back to Earth, and Hulk doesn't, because the Earth hates Hulk, as he says, which is more or less true. The Hulk has pretty much figured out the way things work, and so he's figured that he's just fine with being a gladiator on this alien planet. Whereas Thor wants to get back and do things, Hulk just wants to get by and beat some people up. So the Hulk guest spot on in this story is fantastic in a way that goes beyond the fight. The fight is great. The fight lives up to its billing, absolutely. But the Hulk talking as Hulk as a character, the revelations of the character of the Hulk are really one of the reasons that makes this into a must-see. the consistent sense of humor, the good plotting, the good characters. Jeff Goldblum, excellent as one of the villainous characters, superb. And like all Marvel movies, stay till the very, very end. Don't be fooled, there's a little scene in the middle of the credits, but that's not the last scene. The last scene is at the very end of the credits. So stay till the very end, because there's a great little bit there with Jeff Goldblum. And yeah, just across the board, I could go on and on, but action-packed, super exciting, super funny. Chris Hemsworth taking off his shirt for the ladies. Loki, once again, love the way they handle this character. Excellent turn by all the lead characters. Excellent overlap with Hulk. This may be one of the best things that they've ever done with the Hulk character, frankly. And so I really love what they did with Hulk in this movie, sort of as fleshing out his character a little more, plus giving him some good opportunities to smash. Great little cameo by Doctor Strange there, just tons of wonderful stuff. So this is a great superhero movie. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. So if you like superhero movies at all, this is probably, it's got to be in the top 5 of all the Marvel movies. That as far as pure entertainment value, it's got to be in the top 5. Don't worry about it if you missed the last Thor movie. It's not absolutely essential that you have seen any movies before this. You can still enjoy this. So don't worry about it. And just a great job, great movie. Loved Odin's small part in the movie. So many great things that I don't want to reveal about this movie. I'm just laughing thinking about some of the scenes in this movie, but definitely go see it. 5 out of 5 stars for Thor Ragnarok. And I'll be talking to you soon about some more comic stuff.